Ladies and gentlemen, the following is another outstanding episode of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. Pardon me, y'all, I got a bit of a cold, but I'm your host, that ocean crossing, straight up bossing, flight catching, shot glass snatching. Where's he going next? Nobody knows. Three continents down, three more to go. No cap, straight facts, the worldwide starboy, Remy Blue. But it's
Yes,
definitely not
sir.
about me because for the first time, we're actually talking to somebody who is making their name, kicking ass in the land of the rising sun, Japan. This man is not only a member. Well, let me back it up. Let me rewind it a bit. He's not only a graduate. He's not only a graduating member of the Nightmare Factory Camp Six. That's right. We throwing up them double threes
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Larry
yeah,
Bird's
yeah,
jersey. But
yeah,
he's
yeah,
also a member of Top Team. That's right. He's
yeah,
on that
yeah,
Top
yeah, yeah,
Team
yeah,
shit.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Everybody,
yeah.
welcome to the show, The Real Deal Terry Yaki. How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm cooling, man. I appreciate you for having me. All the hype, you feel me? Hype me up, twin. You going crazy? Let's go.
Hey, you know what we gotta do here? That's how we do it Ringside Society, man. You can ask your fellow team members, the North Side Heroes, Dante Darko, Blackjack Matt, Keelan Cole. That's how we do it over here, man. We spread that positivity. We big up everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Already.
yeah, man. So I gotta say, man, we broke a record with you today because for the first time, we're actually talking to somebody over in Japan. You
Facts.
know,
Hell yeah.
we've
I'm
never
glad
done
I
this
did it for you.
before.
That's fire. That's lit, man. Making history. I'm making history, son.
Yeah, I'm actually happy for you, man. I'm happy for all y'all, man. I mean,
Appreciate it.
Blackjack Mac just announced he's going to be back in South America for the second time.
Hell
Hopefully
yeah.
we got more people going with him. The superstar Jay Lucas. We got Dante Darko. Hopefully he's gonna. I don't know if they're gonna go, but I hope they go with him as well too.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, yeah. But how you liking Japan, man? How you liking Japan so far?
I fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty. I cuss on here now. It's not allowed.
I could hear you.
It's like okay, yeah. It's straight. I like it. You feel me? I like it. It's real nice out here. Everything's clean. Everybody respectful. You know what I'm saying? All the cities. I like Shinjuku. It's probably one of my favorite cities out here. Or
Ah,
Shibuya. You know what I'm
snap.
saying? So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me?
So if I'm not mistaken, you're actually, I'm not trying to put your business out there, and forgive me if I do, but you're black and Korean, right?
Yeah, I'm black, white, and Korean. Yes, sir.
So how does it feel like, I mean, I know Korea is a totally different country, but how
Mm-hmm.
does it feel like, to be that close to your heritage? Like, you're in Japan, you're witnessing, the Asian community up front, how, they do things in Asia. What's your mindset like being in that situation right now?
I mean, you feel me? I grew up with my grandma. My grandma, she's originally from Korea, so you know what I'm saying. So her code, the way she did stuff and stuff like that, is the same as like out here. So you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying like I'm used to it, but I've been around it. So you know what I'm saying. The culture and stuff is like it's a little different, but it's pretty fine. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's pretty straight. You know what I'm saying. It's nothing really too different. You know what I'm saying, but I feel like it's cool to be out here though for sure.
Yeah, man, because I could tell you right now from my own experience, I was over there with the Navy. I was stationed there for 3 years, and I
Oh
could tell
shit.
you, I thought, I live in New York right now. Originally, I'm from Guyana, which is in South America, but
Okay, okay.
I've lived in New York. I've lived in Texas, California. I was in Chicago for a bit. I was in Toronto, Canada, and I thought I've seen it all. And I was like, man, Japan, this is going to be another like place for me to check out. And man, when I went there, they were like, you ain't seen nothing yet, man. Like I was totally like mind blown by how they do things over there, and it kind of changed me in a way once I left there. So I was like, wow, like Japan is definitely it, man. That's why I tell people, like, if you get a chance, man, go to Japan, man. It's definitely a game changer.
Yeah, it's definitely a game changer. Everything, everybody out here so like respectful and humble, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Everybody's I feel like it's like everything's more simple out here, you know. Everybody in America want the biggest house, the nicest car and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But here it's just like, you know what I'm saying, like the apartments are real small, you feel me? But it's got what you need, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you ain't got like the biggest TV or anything, but you got a TV, you know what I'm saying? So it's like everything's real simple out here, you know what I'm saying? And I think everybody like, I don't know, everybody's just respectful. Everything's just so respectful. Everybody's so humble. That's really what I like about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I gotta ask you, man. I know me ask like 99.9% of our guests that we have on the show. How did your love for professional wrestling start? What was the match or the event that you saw that made you go, "Yo, I want to do this for the rest of my life. Like I wanna do what they're doing."
Man, shit. I mean, I've been watching wrestling like all my life. You feel me? Like my dad and my brother big fans of professional wrestling. So, you know, my dad always had like VHS tapes of like all the shows, like all the ECW shows, all the Raws like from the 90s, all the WCW show, all the Nitros from the 90s and the pay-per-views and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I was always just engulfed in professional wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So that's really where my love started. But if it's like a match or an event, I guess I can say, I would say like I loved wrestling. You know, I remember from my like furthest memory probably for
Uh-huh.
wrestling, like as young as I can think, probably is like I think Randy Orton and Undertaker's like rivalry when Undertaker came back. But the match that like made me go like, yo, I gotta be a wrestler was like the triple threat match, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, and Christopher Daniels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that shit was
Yeah,
dope.
that was those matches were classic, man. They were definitely,
Facts.
those are some classics that I'll never. I gotta say that the 2000s, man, they had some bangers, man. I'll never forget that.
No cap.
So so now you're probably, I believe you're like the first person I've spoken to that has actually done this. So not only are you you know a graduate of the four or WA4, known to those outside of Georgia, but you also graduated the Nightmare Factory as well. And
Mm-hmm.
so what was it like training? Like, how did you end up at the Nightmare Factory? 'Cause, I mean, I know you graduated from the four first,
Yep.
and then you end up in Camp Six.
For the Nightmare
We
Factory.
had a couple of your camp mates on here as well too. We had Justin Xavier,
Okay.
and yeah. So what was it like you took part in that camp, and then I've heard that many people have started, but few people graduated. Like, what was it like to actually graduate, not just the four, but also the Nightmare Factory, which is like, you know those are two of the most prominent wrestling schools in Georgia. What was that like for you?
Uh, I mean, I can't really explain what it was like. You know what I'm saying? I just working. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, if you want that, you gonna do. You feel me? You gonna do a lot. You gonna try to learn from everybody you can. You know what I'm saying? That's why. You know what I'm saying? I went to the Nightmare Factory. You know what I'm saying? I could have stayed at the four. Obviously, that's my training school, like my home school. You know what I'm saying? But when Jay Lucas and Larry Lazar, they're like they're gonna go over there and get a little bit of training. I was like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Because you feel me? In this business, you got to be willing to learn from everybody. And I feel like you can learn from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whether it's good or whether it's bad, you can learn from everything that's going on. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I went to the Nightmare Factory. But, like how I feel about it, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I was just the start. You know what I'm saying? That was just the start for me. Graduate from the A4. Okay, I'm going hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all the indie shows. Now I got to do Nightmare Factory. I did the Nightmare Factory and I graduated from there. Did the showcase show. You know what I'm saying? And then off of that, I feel like I got eyes on me to get to dark. Then from dark, GCW came. I wrestled in Japan from GCW. You know what I'm saying? Japan now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta be willing to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Matter of fact, that's the Nightmare Factory's like little like slogan. Put in the work or something like that. So you gotta just put in the work, man. That's all it is. That's why you feel me. I did it.
And it's definitely working for you, because I mean, look at the places you've gone. I mean, it's just like, it's just amazing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you know the funny thing about it, I'm not making fun. Some people were like, there's a wrestler named Terry Yaki, and then they were putting like the question mark, and I'm like, yeah, his name may
Mm-hmm.
sound a bit unorthodox, but the dude is
Facts.
going places. I mean, you can say
Facts.
what you want, and I was telling people
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, you could say what you want. The man's creative, and the man's going places. I mean, shoots, you
Yeah,
know.
facts, man. Yeah, a lot of people, say my name is like, I feel like it stands out a lot, you know? It stands out a lot to the point where like anytime you see it, somebody's gonna like recognize it and be like, oh teriyaki, whether they like it or whether they don't like it. I feel like it's no in between. It's always they hate it or they like it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people told me it was a dumb name. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying, getting around and doing the things I'm doing, I guess it worked for me. And also, in ring whatever. But the name, you feel me, it stands out. I feel like that's one thing. But definitely, yeah, people were
Yes,
definitely
I think you're kind of
on my
breaking up.
name. It's breaking up.
Yeah, it sounds kind of distorted.
Oh damn, my bad. Yeah,
That's it
the
happens,
internet's kind
man.
of the internet's a little shitty out here. I hold the mic a little closer to my face though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the name, you feel me, it stands out. So I feel like that kind of helped me a little bit too, because you can't forget teriyaki. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, man. So I gotta say that you were the start because when I saw that, because what I normally do is every time I see the newest class graduate from the Nightmare Factory, I try to interview as many people. We try to interview as many people from there as we can as well. So we've had many people that have gone on from there and done notable things as well too. And when we saw you, I was like, okay, teriyaki. All right. But then I was like, wait a minute, he's in the tag team? And I saw Jay Lucas. And I'm like, okay. And then there was a third guy, and then I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, what's going on? This okay, so there's a stable called Top Team. Wait, and there's all these guys in Top Team? Okay, all right, here's what's gonna happen now. We're gonna interview all these cats now. We ain't gonna leave no man behind. We gonna get them down one by one. And then we saw, the North Side Heroes, they're part of them. Okay, we start with the North
Yeah,
Side Heroes. And then we saw Dante Darko. He made an appearance on their interview. So I'm like, okay, well, Dante Darko's next. And
yeah,
then
yeah.
it was Keelan Cole. Then it was Black Jack Mack. Now we got you.
Hmm.
Spoiler alert. Season premiere is coming up. We needed a superstar. Superstar Jay Lucas is going to be our season premiere. Y'all heard it
Facts.
right here. You
Let's
know,
go,
and
astronaut
after that,
kid,
we're going to try to
astronaut
get,
kid.
if he's not too busy for us, you know what I'm saying? We're going to try to get the most dangerous man in Top Team, Mr. Danger, on here. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. Got to get
so
renegade. Got to get the enforcer. You got to get the enforcer too, man. Neji, Ichi, man. You feel me? We a
oh,
we a family, dog. You know what I'm
we
saying?
already we already told him, like, we like Neji. He was putting up his little placard for next year. Like, the book me. You can find me here. I'm like, yeah, Neji, that's
Hmm.
cool. You're on our radar to be on our show. We even seen Nikki Heat right there. We're like, yeah, Nikki. We coming for you too, Miss. Trust me, don't go too far.
Facts. Let's go. Let's go.
So we got eyes and ears everywhere, man. Like I tell people, it's like I'm like Professor X. It's not a matter who I could have on. It's who I want to reach out and touch first, who I want to reach out and have on and contact first. Because there's so
Okay.
many, but so little time, So, but yeah,
Yeah.
man. So you had I saw your match on the camp, the student showcase 6, man. It was you and Larry Lazard, going up against, it was you versus Larry Lazard versus, Black Baron. Like,
Hmm.
what was that match like for you? Because I enjoyed it. I was like, yo, this match is a bang. You pulled off the win, you know what I'm saying? You got the win and everything, but what was that like? What was that match like for you, man? Because I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was pretty straight. You feel me? It was fine. It was a good match. You know what I'm saying? Now that you feel me, I look back on this certain things that I don't like about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm very how you say, like, I critique myself too much, you know what I'm saying? So every match I watch of mine, I find something that I don't like that I did, you know what I'm saying? I botched in that match too. I slipped and bust my ass, so that's funny too. But you know what I'm saying? It's always something I find, like, where it's like, damn, I did this better or something like that. But I did like that match though. It was pretty nice.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something,
Shout
Terry,
out
man.
Baron Black.
Yeah, I'm a keeper. I'm not here kissing ass, man. But that's 100 steps better than what I could do, or 100 steps better than what them fans. And that's the thing that pisses me off. That fans are like, oh, they yell botch. I'm like, Yo, like I guess I could say I'm kind of like the KRS One for like when it comes to wrestling fandom. Like you know how KRS One, I know how far back your love for hip hop goes, but KRS One is like I guess you could say he's like the teacher of hip hop. Like he don't
Mm-hmm.
tolerate certain things, and I'm quick to correct fans. I'm quick to correct fans. I'm like, yo, you can't be saying botch if you never graduated wrestling school. Like, be easy, sit down, enjoy the show, cheer for your
Facts.
favorites, support, and keep it moving. I'm quick to tell fans that, because it's like I respect what y'all do, and
Appreciate it.
I know I can't do any better in the ring. I mean, that's just it. I mean, but I know what y'all go through and the grind y'all go through, and that's why I'm always like, yo, man, I respect what y'all do, man. Like like
Appreciate it, gang. Appreciate it.
and that's why I'm like, what we create a ringside site. We don't care if you're a popular wrestler or not. The fact that you go out there, you put on a show for us is enough for us to say, hey, we want to talk to you. We don't care if you never make it W or AEW or not. We still want to talk to you. We could talk about that match. We could talk about that one match you had. We did that before too. So what I'm saying,
Yeah.
that's how it is, man. So I gotta ask you, man. So you're gonna be back in the States in February, correct?
January.
January, awesome. So I gotta say, man, yo, so do you think there's gonna be a chance that maybe we could see you on that South American tour with Blackjack and them, or are you just gonna be like, you're gonna stay stateside for a bit?
I might, you feel me? I might pop out. You never know. You never know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to. When I go back, I'm gonna try to kick with family a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? If the time right, you feel me? Place is right, time is right. You might see me in South America too. Shit, I'm trying to travel the world too, man. What you say? You got 3 continents? You got 3 continents? I'm trying to get the same out. Shit.
Yeah,
So
I got.
you feel me?
So yeah, I lived in Guyana, which is South. If you ever want to go to a South American country that doesn't have a language barrier, Guyana is it because we're an English country, the only English country in South America, and it's like going to a Caribbean island on a continent. So I'd recommend that. But yeah, man. I mean, I hope y'all get everywhere, man. I just hope I hope that y'all get to go. I told two other guys. I'm like. I hope the whole top team gets to go to Japan, man, so y'all can experience that
Facts,
together.
man.
Y'all got stories,
Soon,
you know what
soon,
I mean?
soon, soon. Don't worry. Shit, you feel me? Don't
You
worry. It's all,
know, I
it's all
you
gonna
know
happen.
I can imagine, you telling y'all talking about how Gabe and Jose went to Roppongi and they went off because they from the north, and how Blackjack Mac, he beat a guy at Blackjack in Roppongi. Or y'all went to Osaka and your boy Keelan Cole was showing how it was with the do rag and whatnot, So yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
but
Soon, dog. We all young. You know what I'm saying? We a family for real. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 is a family. Ain't really a
yeah.
faction. We more like a family. What you say? We like Wu Tang. We like the Wu Tang, man. Everybody on their
Yeah.
own thing. We all
Yo,
just
I swear,
together. You feel me?
if I see you guys, I'm gonna make sure I wear the ringside. Just like I don't want y'all to do is jumping me, man. Like I'm like, yo, what's what up, top team? You know what I'm saying? It's me, Remy, man. I'm from ringside. Don't jump me, bro.
Oh God, that's like 200 feet stomping you.
Shoots. I'm, I can't with that, man. Nah,
Yeah.
definitely not, man. But
Nah, we
so
cool, gang. We cool. Ain't
so
gotta
you
worry
you
about
was
that.
on you were on AW, you and Jay Lucas, man. What was that experience like for y'all, man? Like, y'all got to wrestle in front of thousands, and I'm pretty sure y'all had millions watching around the world. Like, what was that like for y'all, man? Like, was there any butterflies, or were y'all like, you know what? We from the four, we from the Nightmare Factory, we got this. Or was it like a mixture of both?
I think the first time we did the dark taping, me and Jay, you feel me? We was, we ain't, me and Jay, kind of a lot alike. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because we both like Capricorns or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? We cooling in the back. You feel me? Seeing everybody that we grew up watching or whatever. So it's like that's cool. You feel me? And then by the time we get in gear, we straight. You know what I'm saying? We actually like, you nervous? Nah, I'm straight. You nervous? Yeah, I'm straight. By the time you get to that curtain, you feel me? Jay looked over at me. He was like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm sleep nervous. I said, damn, me too, gang. So, you know what I'm saying? We was a little nervous, but I feel like we was ready. You know what I'm saying? Just go out there and just do what you regularly do. That's all you can do. You feel me? That's all.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was a great experience though. Dark was definitely a great experience to be around people, you know what I'm saying? Listen to people like Dean Malenko talk. You know what I'm saying? Jalen, around, you feel me? Listen to him speak, listen to Regal when he was there speak, you know what I'm saying? Fox was there. So, you know what I'm saying, being there with Fox at certain AEW shows, it was a good experience, you know what I'm saying? Definitely
Yeah,
love to be
man.
back.
Yeah, I'm actually glad. Speaking of Fox, AR Fox, I'm glad that he actually got signed to AEW because I've known of him for like 11 years now, and I knew that man could go in the ring. I saw him one
Facts.
time live when I saw him in CZW up in Jersey, and I was like, man, this man needs to be signed, man. I mean, they got to do something, man. This man is. And then I saw him on Lucha Underground. Him and Swerve, they had a classic match, and I'm like, this man needs
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
signed, man. And I'm glad it finally happened.
Yeah, and you feel me? Everything happened in due time. You feel me? Fox been ready. You know what I'm saying? Now he finally got his flowers. Can't take him away now. You know what I'm saying? He on TV. You feel me? Going crazy. It's lit. Shout out Fox. AR Fox, man, the GOAT. No cap.
Yeah, man. So I gotta ask you, man. When you're doing your thing in Japan right now. You're gonna be back in America. Who are some people that you want to face in the near future? You can call people from WB, AEW, Impact.
Uh, it's a lot of people, man. It's too long of, you feel me? I want to wrestle everybody. I'm gonna just to keep it short. But you know what I'm saying? I kind of just want to wrestle everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why the post I put up, I'm trying to wrestle everywhere and anywhere. I'm trying to wrestle everybody I can. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like everybody has something to offer. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you can mix it up with everybody, then you feel me going up. But yeah, I definitely just want to wrestle everybody. Diego Hill, I want to have another match with him. I had one at Action. You feel me? I feel like we can go even crazier. You know, freaking Dash, North Carolina guy. He's pretty fire. Him and Leo Rush facts. Shout out Leo Rush. You know what I'm saying? Leo Rush, that should be crazy. Soon, hopefully, me versus Leo Rush, that'd be dope. But yeah, it's a lot of people I can name, man. It's just too many to name. Myron Reed, you know what I'm saying? I could keep it going. I could keep the names going, but yeah, I just want to wrestle everybody, dog. We could wrestle too if you want to. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I'm
I'm trying
good,
to
bro.
wrestle
Hey,
everybody.
I'm good. I'm too old for that, man. I mean, maybe my co-host Rob Bass, he a referee. He might
Okay.
want to get in the ring. Me, nah, I'm good, man. I'll chill on the sidelines and just cheer
Ain't
on,
never
man.
too
I'm
old,
good.
gang. Ain't never too
I'm
old.
good. Only smoke I
Shout
want
out.
is if you got only smoke I want is if you got a barbecue and you selling plates. I'll take
Okay,
that kind of
okay.
smoke. I'm
Yeah,
good on
Pops
that.
got a restaurant in Atlanta. My Pops got a restaurant. If you ever in Atlanta, pop in Baby Ass Chicago, dog. Pop in, you know.
Man, Atlanta, I tell you, I can't. I love Atlanta, but I can't stand Atlanta because every time I go there, I say, "Yo, I'm gonna be a good boy. I'm gonna chill with all the food." Every time I leave Atlanta, I come back 10 pounds heavier. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, y'all don't got me again,
Shit.
man.
Hey, that's how I'm feeling out here, man. That's how I feel here. I feel like I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be a heavyweight by the time I leave Japan. Eating all this damn noodles, man. All the food out here just
Hey,
busting. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you before you come back. I think I was telling Keelan or maybe Blackjack. Make sure you get your Ribera jacket, man, from that steakhouse.
Facts. I definitely I need to lock in and get the Ribera Steakhouse jacket. You
Hulk
feel
Hogan
me?
got one.
Everybody got one, man.
Yeah, William Regal, John Cena. Yeah, man, you definitely got to bring one of those back, man.
Facts.
So I just got
Facts.
I just got two more questions before we cut it short. 'Cause I know you probably you pretty much planning your next move and whatnot. So my second to last question, man. So whenever you getting some cardio done or you getting some workouts done in the gym or you getting ready to face your opponent, what are some songs that you have on your playlist to get you in that zone?
Man, my playlist be like hella mixed. I ain't gonna lie. It'll go from Love Foe to Chief Keef to goddamn Frank Sinatra, Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? But like song that get me like turned up. So like you feel me when I'm working out. Goddamn, maybe some Chief Keef. Man. Chief Keef too much on Bang too. That should be making me go up. Maybe Young Pappy Killer turn me
Okay.
up. Love Foe In and Out turn me up every time. You know what I'm saying? I can name a lot, but it's usually just drill music. Yeah, usually
Oh,
just
okay.
drill music turn me up all the time. But I listen to everything when I'm working out. I don't got like a certain playlist. I just listen to anything. I'll be listening to Frank Sinatra. You know what I'm saying? Listen to some Frank, you feel me? Then it turned to some goddamn Journey, you know what I'm saying? Then it turned to some trap music. Then it turns to some Tupac, you know what I'm saying? It'd be mixed up. So I just be vibing, man. That's all.
Sometimes I put on some Migos. Sometimes it all depends, man.
And Baby
Yeah,
Plug, shout out BP, Baby Plug, man. He be turning me up too, no cap.
yeah. You actually probably gave me a new song for the gym playlist next year. That song you come out to Rumble, Young Man Rumble by Joel Santana.
Oh yeah, banger. That's why I come out to it. It's fire.
I'm not a
Lit.
big I'm not a big Dipset person, but but
Yeah, I
yeah,
feel it.
that song is a banger, man. Definitely. So
I don't listen to a lot of Dipset either. You feel me? I listen to Jewel's probably like that album that it's on, Rumble Young Man Rumble.
yeah.
I turn me up. Turn me up.
So my last question, man, before we shut it down, man. So you in Japan, man, let's say if one of your fellow, WBA four schoolmates, they get booked, to go to Japan and whatnot, or, one of your fellow top teammates and they get booked to go to Japan. What advice would you give them, when they go over there, man? Like what to look out for, pros, cons, all
Uh,
that.
like wrestling or just like being in Japan?
Like being in Japan, I mean, wrestling is I can't. I mean, wrestling is this. I'm pretty sure they're gonna learn, eventually. But
Yeah,
yeah, like
facts. Shit. I mean, everything on the left side, so driving and like walking is on the left side. You feel me? On escalators, you got to stand to the left and not the right. You feel me? Because everybody running up the stairs on the right, and you got to stand on the left. You feel me? You definitely got to learn some Japanese out here. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to learn some Japanese a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still pretty ass at Japanese, but I've been slowly picking things up so I can kind of communicate with people. You know what I'm saying? Because
right,
communication is probably like one of the coming out here now, knowing is like one of the like biggest things. You know what I'm saying? You don't realize when you in a country where everybody speaks the same language. Once you go to a different country where they don't speak the same language as you, where you're kind of just like boxed in by yourself, you know what I'm saying? So it could kind of like frustrate you and like drive you crazy almost, you know what I'm saying? Because you just walking around, you know what I'm saying, by yourself, not understanding anything anybody's saying, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard to order things or something like that. You just got to point at things and shit like that. They get it wrong, you can't be mad because it's like I don't even know how to say. You know what I'm saying? So maybe learn a language would probably be the most important thing. I'm slowly trying to pick it up, but it's hard for me. But I'm gonna get there. Yeah, language. Stand on the left. Enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the one thing. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy this shit. We all, you know what I'm saying? We all got a day, so you got to enjoy this shit while you can. You feel me? You in a different lane. You got to go and explore. You know what I'm saying? I've been exploring a little bit, but I wish I could get out. You know what I'm saying? When we go to like certain shows, like certain shows out in the country part, I wish we had more time to just like walk around.
yeah,
We're usually just going, we wrestle, and then we come back. But I mean, if we had more time to, walk around and like, you feel me, see what's going on in that area, that'd be great. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoy it, learn the language, pick something up. You feel me? That's probably the most important too.
yeah. I saw you were in Fukuoka, and I was like, man, you're in one of my favorites. You're like one of my favorite cities. I got a place called Ohori Park.
Okay.
It's a nice little park where you can just go there and chill. They got canoeing and everything. But I was like, man, I had so many memories in Fukuoka, man. It's a nice little place.
Yeah, man. See, that's what I'm saying. I probably didn't even get to experience it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we just in and out so much. We in and out, in and out, in and out. But if we had like a little bit more time to just parlay where we at, then it'll be lit. But you know what I'm saying? Next time I come out here, I'm definitely gonna try to catch trains at certain places just to catch like views. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
Most stuff.
Yeah, but I gotta say, Terry, man, I gotta say, on behalf of myself, my two co-hosts that couldn't be here, Kathy Knight, Rob Bass, we just want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, you know, to be on our show and talk about your experience in Japan and wrestling and whatnot. Really and truly appreciate it. We hope you go a lot of places, man. I hope you get to fight everybody you want to fight and you
Appreciate it.
know
Appreciate it.
get to go more places, man. Hopefully next time you get to go on a European tour, that South American tour with Blackjack, or you get to go Australia. I mean, spread that top team name all around the world, man.
Hell yeah, already. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
where can fans find you on social media when they want to find out where your next appearance is, or purchase, top team or teriyaki merchandise? And where can bookers and promoters find you when they want to book you for their shows?
Oh yeah, man. At the Real Deal Terry Yaki on Instagram, Real One Terry Yaki on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I don't use Facebook a lot though. YouTube, the Real Deal Terry Yaki, the same. Promoters, you want to reach out to me? My DM's open. Gmail, the Real Teriyaki at gmail.com. That's my email, so you can reach out there or just DM me. It's easy. I'm gonna answer. Um,
That's it.
yep, facts.
That's
Shows
what's
I
up.
got coming up right now. I think I got a show. I got action. You know what I'm saying? I got. I'm gonna post my whole schedule when it's coming up. Ariaki, the second. Y'all got Wrestle Universe. Check in. Ariaki show, the big show, New Year show for Pro Wrestling No. Check it out. I'm gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of bangers on there. Marufuji versus Bushi. Masa versus Ishii. It's gonna be a lot of Zai going on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Top Team. Shout out Mr. Danger, Superstar Jay Lucas, Keelan Cole, Neji Ichiban, Dante Darko, Outside Heroes, Renegade. God, I hope I ain't missing nobody. It's like a million of us, man. Shit, shout
That's
out
the
to the
second
flow.
time I heard that Renegade 3000. You know what? I'm gonna have to talk to that man. See what's up with him.
Yeah, hit up Renegade, man. Hit up Renegade. That's the OG. Shout out to my girl Jazzy Yang. Yeah, but yeah, that's all I got right now.
Awesome. So y'all done heard out there. The man done gave his social media links. Make sure you go ahead and follow. Make sure you follow all them dudes in top team. They doing a lot of big things, and you don't want to miss out. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, when they make it to the big time, you know, trust me. Make sure you cop their merch, and that way
Oh
when
yeah, yeah,
somebody
yeah,
goes,
yeah, yeah, yeah. BigYakiSo.com, cop a t-shirt. Fuck with me. My bad. I apologize for interrupting you.
nah, you good. You can cuss, man. I don't care. I ain't gonna. I mean, it is what it is. We grown here, man. But yeah, make sure you go ahead and cop that big Yaki merch. Support the brother. That way, when he makes it WB or AEW or Impact or New Japan or gets signed full time to Noah, and somebody goes, "Yo, I got the new big Yaki shirt from Shop Noah or whatever shop's website WB or AEW has." You be like, "Man,
Yeah.
sit yourself down, man. I got the big Yaki shirt from when he was before he got signed, yo." You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Talk to him. Talk to him,
Definitely
twin.
show that love out there. Go ahead and cop that merch. Support indie wrestling. I keep telling y'all, if y'all don't support indie wrestling, my man Rob Bass, he's skinny. He's skinny like this. He gonna come to your house, eat all your food, and leave a skipper rope in your fridge. I mean, you gotta skip that meal because you don't ate all your food for that day.
Damn.
So definitely support indie wrestling. And with that being said, it's about time for us to shut this show down. It's midnight over here. My stomach is drunk. My eyelids are heavy. That means it's time for a late dinner and a nap. Maybe not in that order, but before I partake in those activities, if y'all want to follow me on social media, now that I say a lot of cool stuff, you can find me on Twitter,
Oh, this way.
Instagram at the Remy Blue. You can find me on Facebook as Remy Blue as well. Our podcast is on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram at Ringside Society, Twitch at Ringside Society 2019. We're on Facebook as a Facebook group. And we're also on Spotify and we're also on Teespring where we have official Ringside Society merch, and we're also on YouTube where you can see good cool interviews like this one, like the one we have with Keelan Cole, Blackjack Mac, Northside Heroes, Dante Darko, and we got a lot of cool stuff coming up. So all you gotta do is go on YouTube, type in Ringside Society, and once you see that really good looking dark blue and light blue yin yang sound with the blue flames around it, that's when you know it's us. So make sure you subscribe to our videos because we got a lot of cool stuff coming up and you don't want to miss a thing like Aerosmith in 1998. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all a spoiler alert. Either tomorrow or Saturday, I'm gonna be talking about the Iron Claw movie with the Von Erichs. That's right, we're gonna talk about that because it's a good movie, but at the same time, there's certain things I didn't like about it. So we're gonna talk about that as well. And the second and after that, January 4th. That's right, January 4th. We're going to be having our season 6 premiere. And I was thinking we need a superstar, but not just any superstar. So with that being said, our season premiere guest is gonna be, and Yaki, you know this man very well, superstar Jay Lucas. He's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah,
our
yeah,
season
yeah.
premiere guest. So make sure
Astronaut
you tune in
status.
for that because we're gonna be he's gonna be on here talking about his time in pro wrestling and whatnot. So y'all stay tuned for that as well. But until then, we just want to say, thank you to those of y'all that tuned in tonight, especially during this
Appreciate
crazy
y'all.
time. I know it's midnight here in America, midday, well, afternoon over there in Japan. But for those of y'all tuning in, thank you very much. We really and truly appreciate it. We're one of the best wrestling podcasts a wrestling fan could, should, and would listen to. And we're not going to stop being that. We're going to keep on doing that. And to those of y'all that are listening later on, we get a chance. Thank you very much in advance. And those of y'all that hate us, can't stand us, really and truly wish we'd go away. Well, like myself at the Golden Corral, we're not going anywhere for a while. So with that being said, we just want to let everybody
Facts.
know that myself and the rest of the gang at, Ringside Society, we're very well aware that everybody and their grandparents and the parents of a podcast. But we're not your grandparents' podcast. We're not your parents' podcast. We're not just any podcast. So I'm going to say this right now. One time for the mind, one time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture, one time for top team who's going to do it big next year, 2024, Kobe year of the Mamba. RIP Kobe, we miss you, brother. And one time for the Real Deal Terry Yaki with a Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. And we'll be back tomorrow or Saturday with another impressive episode. But until then, we just have 4 favors for y'all. Stay safe, stay healthy, make goals, stay winning. We out. Peace.